All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah,
real
well,
mode.
we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired.
He's heating up!
They blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that
He's heating up!
heaven. I guess when we
He's
get
on
it,
fire!
we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go back.
Your hamburger comes with a dose of misogyny. Our whiteness is part of the problem of meat eating.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Create a safer and more equitable world for fat people.
Let's not address that at all. Let's just ignore it.
End anti-fatness.
What is happening here?
Sexy fishes.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Go fuck yourself.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 21 Hundo and 20 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and y'all hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh. What's going on, fam? How are we doing? What's going on, Nick, Alabastard, Callum, Ash, Frankie? What's going on, John, Jeremy, Cerny? Everyone is here. Welcome to the show. Make sure you hit that like button. We are live on all the streaming channels that you could possibly fucking imagine. Rumble, Odyssey, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And we shall continue to stream on all of them until we get banned from some of them. We're going to keep on fucking going. That's what we do. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We're not stopping anytime soon. So make sure you check out all the links down below for the downloads. Join the fam, SwoleNormousX.com. We have a great show today. And of course, the Daily Swole is here to make sure you're staying hydrated, eating right, and making some sick fucking gains every day. And that is the Swole card. That's the Swole card that we are going to unveil today. I am very excited. So without further ado, let's get into it. Again, make sure you leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you bang your ear holes, and make sure you share the podcast. Share the stream right now. Let's fucking go. Let's have a great show today. Ready, fam? What do you smash? And drop in the comments down below. Let's fucking go. Let's bust this nut open. Are you ready? Freddy, let's do this shit. Falcon. fire. That was solid. Super fire. Card, fam.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Leo. Leo, come on now. Leo, put it down. Put it down. You fucking raging alcoholic. All right, fam. Welcome back to the show. Your favorite way to start the day to help you make some sick fucking gains. We are live, and it's 2120. 20 Schwam 20. The hashtag today is sick fucking gains. Now, of course, if you don't want to get banned, you can just drop hashtag SFG. I will take it. I will take it. That'll do, pig. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That'll do. That's a great card. That's a great card. So start dropping that hashtag SFG in the comment down below. And of course, you have a chance to win today's Swole card. Sick fucking gains. My goodness, what an amazing card. That being said, let's moisturize. Let's spit on it. Get into the tip. Let's get this show on the road. Moisturize, and here we go. No. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. All right, let's get into the first SwoleFam post. What we got for him today, fam?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? First one is from Jen. What's going on, Jen? Good morning, fam. Setting up for this lower mass this morning before I head off to work this afternoon. I'm here looking at my calendar, and I can't believe that in just 2 more weeks, I'll have to erase it all and prep for the next 5. Time sure does fly. When I started Swole season, I kind of thought 20 weeks? Don't fuck this up, Jen. But in all honesty, once the habits form, then it's like nothing anymore. I've remained consistent amidst the crap my daughter is going through at school too. Don't let life's curveballs control you, fam. Get after it and accept the challenge that obstacles will always face you. You just have to have a plan of action. Love you all. Hope you're getting after it today. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very nice, Jen. Keep crushing it. And yes, the time is flying. And I was looking at the calendar, and Mama Swole was actually changing. She was changing all the dates and writing the different numbers for March. And time certainly does fly. Look, if you keep your head down, you're crushing your 7 pillars every day. Guess what happens? You come up for air and you realize, oh, I've been getting shit done. You're focused on today. It's very peaceful when you're focusing on the present, when you're focusing on what you can control today. And then you step back and you realize you made all these sick fucking gains. You look at a before picture, you get some more context, you pick up a weight and you realize, oh my God, this was 10 pounds less a couple weeks ago. You start realizing when you focus on your goals every day, you focus on what you can control, your 7 pillars, then you actually make some fucking gains long term. We got another post here. We got one from Jeremy.
What's in the box?
What's in the box, Jeremy? Jeremy writes, real talk, you all have been amazing for Noah. Oh, we got the whole fam watching today. Noah's here. Jeremy's here. His mom walked away from him 7 years ago when he was 13, and he has not even seen her since then. He has gone through some anger the last few years, and it's been pretty hard. The encouragement and support you all have given him has been amazing, and I watch him light up when he connects with this group. The 7 pillars are no joke. Every part of it matters, and I'm watching my son come back to life. Noah and I love you all, and we're here to stay. I think we got Jeremy and Noah watching live right now. You both are kicking ass and taking names, and we are so proud to have you a part of the SwoleFam. So biceps and gorillas for Jeremy and Noah. You guys are awesome, and you just keep on keeping on. Just keep on crushing it. Stay focused, stay disciplined. There's going to be ups and downs. It's not going to be an easy journey, but what is easy anyway? It's simple. Focus on the 7 pillars. Do what you can every single day. Improve one moment at a time, and you will look back and be like, holy shit, look how far we've come. Oh man, SwoleFam crushing it. What a great, look, what a tip. Seriously, look, all right, before we get to the next post, what a tip. Can we get some biceps and grills from everyone right now? What a tip. We are just in the tip. We just put the tip in, and it's already just fireworks. You see how good that tip is? You see how good? Once you get it in, it's fine. You just got to get that, you have to get to that point. You have to get that tip in, and then once it is, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? It's great. It's great. Just feels good.
And that's the way, I like it. Casey on the Sunshine Band. Because.
Indeed. All right, Krista. Krista, what's up, beaches, from our SwoleFam discussion boards on SwoleNormousX.com. Krista from New York. Been working with an online trainer, and after seeing and being so motivated by Papa Swolio's content for weeks now, decided to dive deeper to improve my nutrition and work and recovery. Welcome to the fam, Krista. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you continue to crush your training and your lifestyle habits, and keep us posted. Let us know what you're up to, and hopefully you're going to jump into one of the programs, maybe the 90-day dash, maybe Swole Mastery. So very excited for that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my, we're going to do this one last. All right, we're going to do that one. Nah. Yeah, maybe we'll do Mike's last, because that's fucking great. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. We'll do that one last. All right, we'll do Steph's next. We'll come back to Mike's last.
What's in the box?
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Okay, post here from Steph. Let me zoom in on that. Hey, fam. I was both surprised and thrilled to hear that Papa and Mama Swolio are butterfly enthusiasts. We are. We were talking about that yesterday. I've always loved butterflies because they represent transformation. What better symbol for a fitness journey? Indeed, we were talking about it yesterday, and I didn't realize there were so many people that enjoyed butterflies. We were out there this morning. Oh, but we'll talk about it in a second. I'll talk way too much about butterflies. But we had a monarch hatch today. We had a couple zebras hatch today, and fucking awesome. So we had a lot of stuff going out there. A lot of action this morning. Let's see. So I've been sick with a sinus infection and on antibiotics. Oh no. Despite feeling miserable, I'm determined to not let it derail my progress. That's a big change in me. I'm not allowing it to be an excuse for doing stupid things. While resting, I watched my nutrition and focused on making sure my body had what it needs to fight. I tested negative for the Rona, and since I'm not an infection risk to others, I hit the gym today. Not my best day because of still being run down, but I got in a good hour of cardio and muscle work. The gym is my cocoon, and I'm going into this a pudgy, out-of-shape caterpillar and will come out of the chrysalis a fit, swole butterfly. It's a good way to symbolize that a woman can be lifting and transform without sacrificing her femininity. Hashtag go to the fucking gym, fuck average, crushing it in the cocoon. Swole butterfly, no excuses. And you know what's great? Yes, Swole butterfly. You know, it's interesting that the emoji that everyone can drop is the blue, the morpho butterfly. Like we see those at the butterfly gardens and stuff. They're really bright fluorescent blue. Those are beautiful. I like that. You know what's interesting? We're talking about the swole butterfly. We'll probably have a design, probably have a t-shirt, because we have the giant swallowtails, which are the large black and yellow, which is the brand color. So pretty awesome. It's our swole butterfly. And we get those here. We had one hatch and we have a couple flying around now and again. Swole butterfly shirt, done. I want swole butterfly merch. We'll have butterfly with like the wings, just fucking like yoked. All right, we got a new butterfly. Yeah, we have butterfly shirt. All right, butterfly shirt. We'll do it. I agree. All right, let me get this over here. Dun, 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 dun. Swole butterfly. Swole butterfly. How about the butterfly? And it has a little beard, right? The little beard and the glasses logo on it. What do you think? What do you think about that? Yeah? Not bad? Not bad. All right, let's take some questions. Drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio if you got... Oh, no, we're not done yet. Nope, sorry. I know. All right, we're not done yet. Fine. I'm sorry, Greta. Jesus
How
Christ.
dare you?
Okay, let's get the tip back up there. I forgot. We skipped one. So that was the last post, but I wanted to skip to the next one because this post was fucking great and I wanted to cap off the tip with this. I wanted to cap off the tip. Look at these flags. That is legit, Mike. That is legit. So I guess, well, apparently Mike got in his Captain Swole flag. So you walk into this guy's room, Mike, you walk into your room and you just see these fucking beards just, oh my God. I love it. I love it. So we got the bearded butterfly. We'll get the bearded butterfly. So Captain Swole and the Swole since birth, and I love it. Let's see these other flags. We got the SwoleFam flag. We got the 7 pillars. You got all the flags. That is an epic room. Got Papa Swole and the fam pushing deep into my Swole hole. The new flag is fire. Dude, that looks so good. That looks so good. If you're flying that on a flag, you're putting that on a pole, you're putting it on your car or something like that. You're going to a concert, you're flying the Papa Swole flag. The Captain Swole. That's great. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Thank you so much for supporting, for checking out the new merch, and for jumping on that and flying high. Thanks for taking the picture. I love seeing the pictures and what it looks like in real life. Sick fucking gains. Hashtag sick fucking gains for a chance to win today's Swole card. Leo is drunk under the table again. Falcon, I know you're trying to revive him, trying to wake him up because the sick fucking gains card is so beautiful. Hashtag sick fucking gains for a chance to win today's Swole card. Now we can get into that tip. Now we can get into it. So if you have a question, drop in the comments below. Hashtag ask Papa Swole. And we got a lot of questions here from Instagram. And of course, we'll take some more if you have it live. Use that hashtag. We'll take a few. We do have a couple awesome posts we got to go over in balls deep. Very, very, very excited. Kinney 1122, Papa Swole, have you ever competed in bodybuilding, strongman, CrossFit, etc.? No, I have not. I mean, I played sports most of my life growing up and never been interested in I've done trail runs and stuff like that, but I've never really been interested in actually competing for bodybuilding or CrossFit or anything like that. Never been interested in going down that road. I do it for me. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Yeah, Christopher, Papa Swole, did you hear that Russia invaded Ukraine? Declare. I did. I mean, this is pretty much expected for a long time. They've been fear-mongering this in the media for a long time, and I think it's a big distraction in terms of our media from all the stuff that's going on domestically, but it is a serious situation. You know, that's a complicated history. I'm not an expert on that, of course, but, it begs the question, why now? Well, when you have a very weak leader like President Biden or quote unquote, shit's going to go south. And, yeah, I mean, for the reasoning behind it, I know there's a lot to do with, well, we're not going down that rabbit hole. You can Google it, look it up, but I'm sure a lot's going to unfold, but we'll see how it is. The bottom line, whatever the reason is, whatever the logic is, and of course the mainstream media is going to, pick up this torch and run with it. And it's it is not saying that this happened because it's a distraction from other things, but this is, whenever there's, throughout history, whenever there's, debasing of the currency, whenever there's a lot of social unrest and distress and despair and fear, war is often used in order to bring about, nationalism and bring about a lot of patriotism and that sort. So, to what extent we're going to get involved, I just hope, regardless of the actual true intentions and the reasons and the power grab, I hope this doesn't lead to, China taking Taiwan. And also, it's really unfortunate that we're not in a position just with our leadership to actually stand up to this shit. I just hope for the people that, people are safe and out of harm's way and they're getting out in time and all that stuff. Because we have to think about it. It's more about the people. People are on the ground that are really going through this shit. And while we sit here in our cushy homes, we're online chilling and, going to work or going to the gym, we're making sick fucking gains. You have a lot of people there that are either losing their lives or their livelihood and they have to flee their country. So hopefully for the people that this all works out. And we have to remember that, right? We're not against, we might be against the Communist Party of China, but we're not against the Chinese people. I mean, these are just people, human beings trying to live their lives. So it's unfortunate that the macro picture kind of overshadows the human aspect in so many cases. Let's see, Kashina, Papa Swolio, speaking of butterflies, what is your favorite butterfly, Papa? It changes so often. I mean, my favorite one, well, I'm going to stick to the ones that we get here. We love the blue morphos. We love those, but they're not native to Florida. So you can go and see them in like butterfly gardens and stuff, but they're not going to stick around. So we've hatched a bunch of swallowtails, but they're not really the kind of butterflies that's going to stick around in one place. So of the ones that we can get here, the new favorite is usually the ones that are more rare. So what was great is yesterday we had an orange barred sulfur that was out here and it was beautiful. It was big yellow butterfly and like the bottom half had like a fade into like a dark red orange. So it was beautiful. So it just started laying tons of eggs. But I would say I love the giant swallowtails, the big black and yellow ones. And I also love, God, I don't really have a favorite. They're all so beautiful. I like the monarchs, of course, the classic, but the sulfurs are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The ones we have the most of are the monarchs and the zebras. Got a lot of going. Any new one is always going to be novel, so it's hard. It's like, oh, that's my favorite one now, but then it depends. So it's really cool to get for the challenge of actually attracting them with certain plants and putting them in certain areas. But we have a lot of monarch caterpillars. We're starting to get through the cycle of like we're hatching a lot of them, so they're eating. All the eggs are hatching now on some of the plants. So now we have like a nice staggered cycle where we're always having eggs hatch and the caterpillars are growing and chrysalising, and we got a good cycle going. My favorite one, all of them. It's like asking me to choose a favorite child. Come on now. All right. Elijah, Mountain Maxwell. What up, Bish? Papa Swoley, I've been training tib raises for a few weeks now and feel like I need to add resistance. Would you recommend the full tib bar or the ISO tib? Eventually, I'll probably get both. What do you mean? Like for two? You don't need a single. You could just do it without any weight. You can strap a dumbbell or use a resistance band. I mean, I don't have a single, an ISO tib. You may as well just do two. There's really no difference. There's no need to do a single. From what I've seen, if I know what the product you're talking about, it's just overpriced for one, just to do 1 foot. It could be cool. I mean, maybe I'll pick it up someday, but I have 2 full tib bars. I don't think the brand that you're referring to, but I have 2 of them. I have one that's made out of PVC, which is cool, and I have another one that's metal. And I kind of like to pick up different ones here and there, but there's really no need for me to get another one. But I have a full tib bar, and it's plenty. It really is plenty. But if you have if you have a big imbalance is another thing. So that's when an ISO tib would be beneficial, because let's say if you're doing any kind of barbell work, for example, and you have one weak side, it might be, your form, it might be how you're executing it. It could be your neural stimulation. You might have an imbalance. So you might be perpetuating that imbalance. So if you have one side that's like dramatically weaker, or you injured something and you have to bring that leg back up, that could be beneficial to have an ISO, like a single. So it depends on your application, but if you had to pick one to start, I would generally just the ISO tib is cool if you're going to the gym and you're going to put it in your bag. I think that's just a little bit easier to, throw in a gym bag if you're going somewhere. But I would personally start with at least a double, and then you can always get a single later. Or get the single, and then it just might be, you have to change it out. It might be a little bit more complicated to like tighten it. And I think from what I'm hearing from the ISO tib bar, if I'm thinking of the same one that you are, that it might be more biased towards wearing shoes. So I'm not sure if that's comfortable if you're training barefoot or anything. Callum, Papa Solio, my fat father-in-law, 5XL, was bitching I was going to kill him during COVID. Do you think I was out of order asking him when he last saw his cock?
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
We choose truth over facts.
So, do I think you were out of order? Well, let me let's unpack this for a second. If he was being really, if that's the kind of relationship that you have, look, if someone is going to be huge, enormously unhealthy, and then complaining about like, you're going to hurt me. Yeah, this is someone who's not taking responsibility for their own health. Like, you're not killing your father-in-law. You're not affecting his health. He's doing that himself. So he's putting himself at risk. It's like walking to the edge of a cliff and then the wind blows you over and blaming the wind for you falling off. It's like, why were you standing on the edge with your toes off the edge? Of course you're going to get blown off, you fool. So do I think you were out of order? I mean, it's truth. It's reality. It's a little bit on the harsh side, but hey, it's not untrue. So depending on if he was actually just giving you shit and you were having like an argument, you're like, well, when's the last time you saw your dick? In other words, get off your fucking lazy ass and start taking care of your health. So out of order, I think it depends on the context, but it's definitely factual. You know, if it's his doing, which at 99% of the time it is, yeah, he should take care of himself. Let's see. It's the Julian Tuyoriki. Papa Swole, did you see Trudeau drop the Emergency Act? Although Freeland has new plans to... Freeland? What's that? Has new plans to... Or has no plans? Oh, the other person, right? To what the future economy looks like. Well, I think... Well, it depends on if it's going to be too little too late. I don't know all the details of what's going on there. Did it drop immediately or is it coming off in the near future? You see, there's so much stuff going on. You see all this fucking stuff? You see all this shit? It's hard to keep up with it. So I'm aware of many of these things, but all the details and all the ins and outs, you know, you have to really dig into and be really aware of how, you know, Canadian politics works or what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. And you have to be really educated on these topics because there's so many different nuances culturally, and, you know, our perspective from United States is so biased and filtered. So it's really hard for us to get the same perspectives as someone who like lives in these other countries. But I'm assuming he would drop the Emergency Act, or I heard, because the fucking truckers won. You know, it's them not conceding defeat while conceding defeat. But I think I heard something about Trudeau. They're not going to investigate whether his authorization of the act was lawful for a couple months. I mean, here's just to extrapolate this into like a bigger picture for all these authoritarian mandates and laws, like in the United States and in Canada, at least in the United States, because the midterms are coming up at the end of this year. A lot of these Democratic and, you know, liberal run cities and states are going to be repealing these mandates because they want to try to fucking win. And they're very fearful that they're going to get absolutely slaughtered in the midterms. So people have a short memory. Think about where we are. We're just in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's like 8 fucking months of life. And there's so much that's happening because social media and the internet and mainstream just compresses it into this fucking time warp. So what they're hoping is people are going to forget how psychotic and authoritarian they are until the midterm elections. And hopefully no one forgets and votes these fucking sociopaths out of office. But, you know, that all depends because the people that you might be voting in might still be shitty. So we have to, you know, vote locally and go change the guard in the primaries and get some new fucking people in that are not 1,000 years old and that actually have our country's best interests in mind. Kelly, Papa Swole, do you do any plyo moves barefoot? Well, yeah, I mean, I do sprinting. I mean, I do sled work and stuff like that. So for sure, if you are planning on doing plyometric moves barefoot, make sure that you're doing them you're building up to it gradually. You know, do them on a soft surface, sand, or maybe like some soft matting. You could do it on grass and stuff like that. So anyone that's interested, remember your feet, if you're not barefoot all the time, it takes years to build up the strength and integrity in your tendons and your bones. So if you start doing barefoot stuff all the time, you could easily get plantar fasciitis or a stress fracture. People dramatically and drastically underestimate the time it takes to build up that integrity because you have your entire structure, your entire body going through your ligaments, tendons, bones in your feet. Plus, when you have impact, you just have many, many multiples of force going through your feet. So just make sure if you do so, build up nice and slow. Just start by walking barefoot and being around barefoot, just doing fundamental exercise. But I would stay away from running or jump roping and stuff barefoot. If you do so, do it on a soft surface and build up very, very slowly. So do I? I mean, I don't do tons of like box jumps and stuff like that, but I do run around all the time. And yeah, I'm always barefoot. Always barefoot. Always barefoot.